What's up, everybody? Welcome to the MIRE. Keith Glock, Matt Pogue. We got a star-studded crew on hand for today. John Donahue running our main camera, Jonas Felak out on the court, and we're getting set to start some preseason MIRE basketball. Matt Pogue, fresh off a dentist visit, is scrambling to get us a scoreboard. Mr. Donahue, how you doing, buddy? Oh yeah. Pull this thing down here, but there you go. Speak right into that thing.
Hello.
There you go. Now we can hear you. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. You're pinch hitting today, and kind of just like out of nowhere. Way to take the reins. I really appreciate it. This is the time where we just shoot it back and forth, and we talk like it's all good. I'm just posting your stones, but you come from a very athletic family. Beginning of seasons, as you start to kind of get ready to have the real thing happen. Pretty exciting thing for you, I would assume.
Yeah, it is. My sister's on the varsity team as well as my brother so far, and I got the chance to basically be the team manager for the. I guess the team manager for the boys team. I mean, I've gone to the practices and I've video recorded. I've helped out in practices with the scoreboard, and getting balls and water for the boys too. I mean, it's a great experience.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. Teams fun. The locker rooms are fun everywhere.
And this is an interesting team, just to be a part of the team dynamic, especially on this on the boys team. But and for your sister as well, now being here. Matt Morgan doing just a great job, on the girls' side. She's got to be pretty excited, I would imagine, heading to Lafayette next season.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot this year. Starting at Rutgers Prep, now coming back to Montgomery. She's really excited for college. I mean, she said so many times that she wants to leave the family and just go to college. She's really tired of 4 other siblings in the family.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I was thinking, love it. This is really the game, and we were, as you're sitting here now getting the behind-the-scenes look at this, this was really the game we weren't even supposed to stream live, but we felt actually a little prepared, so we figured let's just do this, and is to describe to everybody what we have going on that's new this season, because you know that if you've watched the MIRE at all, you know that we bite off more than we can chew pretty much all the time, because it's how we roll. And we bought some remote transmitters because I was tired of dealing with the internet.
Yeah.
And that's turning out pretty good. So Jonas, feel like you're going to see some on-court shenanigans from Mr. Felak today, which I'm pretty excited about. And I'll see if I can also get my phone rolling here as another camera source in just a minute. Mr. Pogue's still working on the scoreboard for us, and this is our first foray. John, you are the man in terms of bringing to us for the first time ever our robotic camera.
Nice.
So this is a maiden voyage in hoops for the robot cam.
Big honor,
isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's the first time?
This is the first time. This was something that we had talked about for a couple of years now, because we just, we knew that this is really the future. Streaming, not having somebody sitting right underneath a camera at all times, but rather, being someplace else as long as the camera was connected to the internet and being able to, to control it. That's kind of the world we're trying to live in right now. But we'll see. We'll see. Pogue's sitting over here trying to make some magic. Not so much so far. And it's funny, we were just joking. We were like, man, remember all the days back in the day when the scoreboard was our biggest problem, and now we just felt so confident with it, and now, this is what we get. Get complacent, and you get hurt. So let me give you the format of what we have going on today. We're going to play 6 quarters. Montgomery and Hackettstown are going to play 2 quarters here on court 1, and South Brunswick's going to come over. Montgomery's going to play them for 2 quarters. And then the Cougars are going to finish out the afternoon with 2 quarters against the North Stars from Nottingham. So all in all, it should be a pretty fun afternoon. We'll see how it goes. Aryan Gordy, Josh Moore, J.T. Szymborski, Matt Levy, and Ryan Curry. Those are the starters for Montgomery, and they'll probably be the starters for most of the season this year. You ready for this, Johnny?
I am ready.
Oh my God! Let's see if I have your pan speeds set. If things are moving a little too fast or a little too slow for you in terms of how fast the camera can pan, you let me know.
All right.
And I'll fix it. Poke, see if you can add me as an NDI source here as well. See if that takes. Right where you just. Oh yeah, go ahead. There we go. Look at that. I'm gonna switch over to me for one second. This is the Glock phone right here, just so you guys know. Almost ready to roll. And Jonas have anything going on over there? Let's take a look at what he's looking at. This is our on-court camera. Jonas Felak down on the court. So hopefully we'll bring an opposite angle view for you. A lot of the time this season, as much as we can. So we are about ready for tip-off here in Montgomery. And I'm going to try to get us back to the good shot. There we go. And, Johnny, this one's going to be on you here as soon as we get rolling.
Let's do it.
Love it. I now realize also, Pogue, why things weren't working for me because I was trying to go through the wrong input. Gordy wins the tip-off, but it is out of bounds. A little too strong as Szymborski couldn't track it down. As we all know, this is expected to be the Ryan Curry show this season. Gordy guards the inbounder. Clearly do not have a roster for any of these other folks, so I apologize in advance for everybody as a three is no good off the jump, and Curry will throw up ahead, and Gordy has a shot blocked. Curry was in the backcourt jumping up and down because he wanted a dunk on the first bucket of the season. He didn't quite get it. Here's another quick three the other direction. That's no good. And Montgomery will look to run again. Szymborski this time. JT. And he'll slow it down. How's it going over there, Johnny? We all right so far?
Yeah, we're good. Everything's good.
Loving it. You keep this up as Curry with a pump fake, and he goes to the baseline. His first floater, and 1 for 1 for Curry on the season. And Montgomery really hoping that that is something we see quite often. You keep this up, and we're going to force you to quit whatever else you're doing and stay here with us full time.
That'd be good.
Listen, don't say it'd be good because then you're going to get hired. I'm pretty excited to see what Curry brings. He's got 2 rebounds. He's going to throw all the way up ahead for Szymborski. A little bounce pass. Josh Moore, and the sophomore with a reverse layup. All signs pointing upward so far for the Cougs. Let's get real excited over the first 2 preseason possessions. You can hear Coach Grundy in the background screaming for pressure. I think that's going to be one of the hallmarks of this team. And, Johnny, they actually haven't fared very well in this first preseason scrimmage. In each of the last, 3 or 4 seasons, it's been pretty bad. Moore with a Euro step. He goes to the right hand. No, Gordy tries to fly in, couldn't. And instead they'll come back the other direction. Another 3 for Hackettstown. That one's no good, and Gordy will pull down the long rebound. And there's somebody you don't want pushing it up the court. It's AJ. But that's all right. Matt Levy, he'll be a full-time starter, and Gordy's going to pull up from beyond the arc. Banks closed early on a Monday. Levy, second generation of Cougar basketball, as a skip and 2 Cougs ran into each other. And it'll be a long rebound for Hackettstown. And clearly they have the green light from the outside. Curry breaking the press pretty easily. Szymborski will try his first 3 of the season. That's no good. Moore nearly went over the back, but they'll let him play on. And that time we're going to get a traveling violation. So far, so good, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
Pogue still working over here? Not well, he says. Not well. Maybe we'll get it by the time we're done. Curry from way downtown. That's no good. Gordy's got an offensive board, and he goes right back up with the left hand. So 6-2, Montgomery here in the early going. Did you forget to change that back from the football scoreboard? Is that what your problem was? No, that wasn't it. You were just guessing? No. Pogue does have a headset, everybody. I didn't take that away from him just yet. And we're going to get a hand check foul. So the first foul of the game. Hackettstown will get it in. Probably since was the problem was you were, well, I don't know, understand what the issue was there. Oh, board office Wi-Fi was in and out. I gotcha. That, I mean, that could be the ultimate issue. We'll see. Brian Simborski's in the game, by the way. We're going to get a illegal screen on Montgomery. I think they're going to get Gordy on that one. But that's okay. Pogue, if it's no bueno, let's just, we'll bag it. And we can, how about this? I was just going to say, let me do a little magic here. As Hackettstown. Whoop. Let's see. No. Come back this way. How's that, Poke? Can you work with that? Crop that baby in there. There we go. As we get a basket from Luke Smith. We're going old school ghetto style on you right now, folks. We're going back to square one, forgetting about our fancy equipment. We're just going to throw a camera on the scoreboard and go from there. There you go, buddy. Crop the heck out of that thing. There you go. Just like we drew it up. Johnny, the amount of time we spend doing things that don't work is just nearly immeasurable. There's just steal coming from the other direction, and we're going to get an N1 layup. So we're going to have an opportunity at a three-point play. Why don't you know what, Poke? I feel so naked without you over here. Just throw the headset on. There you go. Now your volume's on as well. At least you can talk to us. You okay there, buddy?
I am doing great. Fantastic.
There you go.
Everything went according to plan. This is good. It's good.
Right.
It's good.
Exactly how we drew it up. Right. I'm like, why am I so loud? Because I'm in the wrong microphone slot today usually, so my settings were a little wonky. Here's a three for Hackettstown off the screen. That's no good. And Curry kind of doing everything. It's a little Russell Westbrook stutter step behind the back. Now we'll go between three guys and a reverse layup for Ryan Curry. How about that? And a timeout coming from Grundy. See what we got going on the court cam there, Pogue. Let's see if Jonas is doing his job. All right. Look at this, bringing you court cam for the first time.
Is he willing to get close?
I don't know. We're going to see. And then we're going to see how well our producer advises him to produce.
Yeah, who's that guy? Oh,
Gotcha. That's you again.
Who's that guy?
You again. Listen, again, here's what I think.
What's that?
I just, I'm thinking back to olden times, And when I say olden times, I mean the times like, 18 months ago when we did this, and we just couldn't even get the cameras to work. So right now, we got like multiple cameras on the court. We're hanging out. We're good. I feel good about it. If we could, the fact that Jonas has a camera stabilizer, it looks like he's walking around with the thing bobbing on top of his head. We're going to figure that thing out by the time we're done.
That was what I was wondering.
But, it's okay. We'll get there.
See, this is the version of Glock that people don't see.
Which version is that? Which version do the people see? That's the one I want to know.
Well, it's the one that disappears when the game's over and we look at this and go, this is not good.
Look, we have a game being played, a score being broadcast on there, even if it's not the right one. And we got, like, somehow wireless cameras that are, like, moderately reliable.
Yeah, the optimism. I like it, but I'm terrified that it's coming from you.
Another three as Luke Smith closed out, but maybe a little too late. $1:30 to go in this first of 6 quarters for Montgomery. The whole pump fake. Curry driving, dishing Luke Smith, and that one is no good. I know I said this to you the other day, and I don't really, I'm sure the dozens of people that are watching this right now are going to be enthralled by it, so I'll get to say it again in the first couple games of the season. I think Luke Smith is really, really important to this team.
I mean, you made that part clear. I mean, I was surprised with how quickly you said it, though. You were immediately on the train of he is going to be an impact player. He's going to be a guy that we need. And I said, okay, I hope so.
Here it is again, second one, and that's in and out, but that looked pretty good. Cougars are going to get another crack at offense.
Hey, shooters got to keep shooting. It happens.
Yeah, that's what we always say that, and then there were some of those games last season where we were like, don't worry, they're going to snap out of it because there's no possible way that this could continue. And yet, it was just one of those things where, it did. Kerry Wong with the left hand, and Kerry will pick up some points. Montgomery employing this trap defense as they are wont to do. Good job by Hackettstown to break it. They may try to make an extra pass, and Curry from behind using the athleticism for a block. And now we're going to get a foul. And that one's going to go against your brother. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I was just really focused on just
doing his job.
You're going to fit in real well around here.
This is a Bill Belichick style of thing. Just do your job. So it's a good job out of you.
See, we didn't notice you were here because the game was always in the screen, which means you're doing excellent.
It's good. It's good to hear.
No good on the free throw. So with 13 to go in the quarter, Curry will hang out here. You got to figure he's going to want to come back around outside and see if they could set something up for him. And they're going to get another moving screen. And again, that one on Luke Smith. So if you were a betting man, Pogue, what would you say the problem is with the scoreboard?
Well, I'm going to go with static IP problems.
Okay.
I'm going to go with that being different from being outside plugged in to plugged in for the first time here.
Well, regardless, we got 1 quarter in the books. It's very meaningful first quarter. Montgomery has won the first quarter of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I think you put a lot of stake in the first preseason quarter. That's kind of what you gauge.
It's like that. You ever see Major League?
Yeah, that is one I've
Well,
seen.
I know you've seen it, but Johnny was -11 when that movie was made. Have you seen Major League?
Hundreds of times.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, because you're a baseball guy, right?
Oh,
So I get it. Okay. So thankfully, you understand what I'm saying. You can tell a lot by the first batter of the season. You know what I mean? And Willie Mays Hayes, the little oops, bunt that he beats out. Maybe that's what we're going with here.
I mean, is the first batter still on first base when he gets picked off? I don't know.
It's true.
It's true.
No, but no, because he was the first batter of the season, Bozo.
Yeah, exactly. He got on base and then he got picked
So we
off.
said it. That's how the first at bat of the season's going to go. He got on base.
Oh, that's a low stat. He got on base, then he got picked off. What does that mean?
I have no idea. I'm trying to fill preseason basketball airtime over here.
I know, and I'm not making it easy. That's kind of my thing.
No, I know. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want to try to give the static IP thing another roll and see? Was it receiving the internet signal hardwired?
Yes.
It was.
Problem is receiving internet doesn't make any sense because it can't connect on the same internet. They're both connected to Wi-Fi. They were, and it can't connect. So if I was over there, I'd play with it. But
Do you want to go play with it? And I'll try to do this. I'll try to be you for a minute.
not
But
particularly.
I don't want to be you. I just want to be me.
So just be you.
All right,
And I'll be me, but, you know.
Who's John going to be?
No, don't be you. Yeah, be you.
All right.
All right.
Somebody's got to be Tim, though.
All right. I guess that's Jonas then. As Curry will pull from 3. No good. But see, the problem is, though, Jonas doesn't even know he's Tim because he doesn't have a headset on.
True.
I don't know. We're working this out. I wonder if just how much burn Curry's going to get in these 6 quarters. You know, I have to imagine as Levy closes out and Gordy will pull down the rebound that, you know, he's not going to get many breaks during the season. So the question is Szymborski will fire and knock down a 3. Is this like you're trying to get him in shape or like well, we're going to use him, so are we burning him out, you know?
I seriously doubt he's playing into shape. I don't think that's happening.
Tough layup amongst the trees. And the Cougs will hustle the other way. Szymborski's going to fire away again. One of the things that I'm hopeful that he continues to figure out, and we talked about this, and I'm not like John Wooden over here or anything like that, and would never proclaim to be. But in my opinion, JT falls away from the basket shooting 3s way too often.
Yeah, the balance is not always there. Sometimes he doesn't need it, but on most shots you would want it.
Goaltending call on Gordy. Well, you know what you can do instead of just messing with this thing for 1 second? Go see if you can push that thing up in the air a little bit and see if we can set that thing up and see how that thing looks. Going to get a foul as Gordy hits the deck. So, Johnny, how's life in school going? Just
It's going well, actually.
feeling good about it?
Yeah, I really like my teachers. Shout out to Mr. Flug, a.k.a. my favorite teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, he makes his class like 100 times better. And I have him at the end of the day, so I leave school on a good note. And then I come to basketball practice to record for the boys.
Okay. Gordy with an offensive board, and that's a easy left-handed putback. We can put that thing in the corner for you, Pogue, if you want. We'll do that at the next break.
Yeah. I mean, we don't want to give these nice fans the backside of your iPad.
Well, depends who you ask, but I think the people at home would really not give a crap if we gave them the backside of the iPad if they got another camera angle out of it. Listen, everything's a matter of perspective, my man.
You can take it up with the people behind us. That seems like a more immediate concern.
Should have bought better seats. Just saying.
How much they charge you to get in here? They charge me $10.
I don't know. I was here before they started taking tickets.
I don't know where that kid is. I can't find him now, but he said it's $10. I paid him.
I love it. Listen, that was a good elbow cough out of you, Donahue.
Yeah, I mean.
It's a good job. We also do have wireless mic capabilities. That was a good angle by Jonas there.
I know.
I was a fan.
He's feeling it out.
We just got to get a little like a less is more maybe. Maybe close off one of those gimbal
we don't need
locks.
any move. I mean, why not lock it up? The whole point is stable, right?
So feel free to get up right now and go tell him to do that and go take the tripod with you. I'll do this for 35 seconds.
Yeah, all right.
There you go. I got you. You're now muted. This is what we call producing on the fly. This is what we do. It's not usually what we do, Johnny. I'm lying to everyone. We usually just sit here and go, wow, this stinks. I really don't know what to do right now.
Man, I'm having fun.
That's good. I'm glad. Feel free to talk anytime you want.
I just really don't want to mess up.
There's not anything you could possibly mess up. You're playing Xbox as Szymborski leaning into a layup. What is it you possibly think you can mess up? Just keep playing Xbox and talking. I'm sure you guys yell at each other all day long with a headset on while you play Xbox anyway.
Yeah.
Curry with a steal. I've been waiting for a Curry dunk. We're not going to get it here, but he promised me once before the end of the season that we would, in a timeout from Hackettstown. So quickly they get it there as you get a shot of the sparse fan section. Coach Grundy got to no doubt be pretty pleased with what he's seen so far.
I mean, like, at practice, it's really fun. I mean, like, I stay there for like all 3 hours.
Uh-huh.
So some days it's early, some days they go late. But throughout the whole practice, I mean, like, all of them are working hard. And Grundy's screaming his ass off all the time.
Gotta love that, though,
yeah.
right?
I mean, that's how you get better.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I've always said this, about Grundy, and anybody who's listened knows this. You talk about somebody who gets the maximum out of his players.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Grundy does.
Yeah.
Ball pressure continues from the Cougs. How much do you suspect, Johnny, that they're going to be able to keep up this kind of ball pressure game in and game out? Is that going to be a staple of this team?
Yeah, I mean, so far in the second quarter, they've been doing well.
How about that? Doing well right there with a left-handed underhand pass from Curry. The one I'll be interested to see if, as a part of that, Spartan trap that they run,
Yeah.
will Gordy come up and be the point man in that situation?
He got a big job. I mean, like, he is a big guy, and so far they're playing like a medium-sized team,
Yeah.
and he's got to be the man on the court.
That trap has been so successful through the years because of like length at the top of that zone.
Yeah.
And it hasn't always been a guy who's, a million feet tall.
Oh, yeah.
It's just been somebody with long ass arms.
Mm-hmm. Curry does a good job.
Well, he's so stinking athletic, as there's another steal, and he'll track down a pass from Gordy, and he's going to be fouled on, and he's going to head to the line. So we get, I'm just loving life right now with all these camera angles. This is freaking fantastic.
Yeah, it actually looks good.
Right?
Yeah.
You're doing a bang-up job, I would like to tell you.
Pretty easy, just moving my thumb.
Well, you know what? Whatever. Other people have said the same and not fared as well. As Curry with a steal behind his back and for a layup. We are in the second of what will be 6 preseason quarters here in the Den. And we're going to get a easy bucket there from Hackettstown. And I think when you want to pressure like this, right, I mean, you got to expect you're going to give up some points, in transition like that. As Curry's pushed, and he'll go off the window and one. Another bucket for Ryan Curry. As you get a look at the senior there.
I mean, like what you said earlier, this is a Curry show right now.
Man, he is stinking good. This is going to be a fun season, dude.
Oh, yeah.
His free throw is no good, and it'll be popped back out, so they'll get another crack at it. Here is the senior. Driving, kicking, a three, knocking it down. Brother Donahue.
Let's go.
Quickly the other way is Hackettstown, and the rebound to Fromelt, and he will push. Curry, stutter step, one hand into the lane for the bucket. Long three from Hackettstown. Curry's got it, the rebound again, and here comes the senior. Crossing over, another three. That one's well off the mark as you get a little smile from Steven there. You guys be able to give him a hard time about that one later.
Yeah.
Luke Smith with a steal, and he'll go into the lane. He expected a little more contact and didn't get it. Fromel there trying to clean it up, and instead it'll be Hackettstown tracking it down. Jack Fromel's brother, Kevin, Montgomery graduate, captain a couple of seasons ago. One of my all-time favorite Cougars. He never really looked like he was moving fast, and yet he was just gliding his way up and down the court. It's something I always admired about the young man. They'll move it around the outside. And a ball screen. Curry behind his back to avoid it. Steps back three. No good on the bounce. Fromelt trying to track it down and can't. And instead it's Hackettstown. Thought we might have had a travel there. And no call. Stephen Donahue with a rebound. Here's Curry again. He's going to pull up. And it's no good. He got his own rebound and lays it in at the buzzer. And Ryan Curry putting on a show here in Montgomery in the preseason. You get a absolutely fantastic look at it there as you see he and Coach Grundy heading back to the huddle. How about that? So 2 quarters in the books, and Montgomery leads it 40-23. Student section looks like they're going home for dinner after those 2 quarters. So we should have a rotation of teams after this one. Impressions after 2 quarters. What do you got there, buddy? What do you think?
I mean, first quarter, slow start. I mean, little sloppy, a little lazy. Definitely second quarter, everything started to pick up, especially Ryan Curry, obviously. I mean,
yeah.
He's boosting his team to the roof. Defensively, I mean, the pressure on the other team, they just couldn't hold it together, and we got the ball back and scored.
I assume in pretty short order we're going to run out of stuff to talk about when it comes to Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, I certainly hope not. But in terms of being as far along in being able to dominate the basketball, I think he's as far along as anybody I've ever come across in this program. Mm-hmm. Chase Ta, I think back to him and his ability to handle the ball. I think Curry is probably a notch even ahead of Chase. But Chase was, one of the guys that I thought by the time he was done, he could get his own shot whenever he really wanted to. But he was never an assassin of a scorer the way Curry is.
Yeah.
And I guess in the way basketball is played now in 2021, when you have a point guard who can get their own shot and really and score, and not just anybody can take shots, I guess, but anybody else that can make shots pretty consistently is a pretty dominant player. Jonas, good job, buddy. That was a pretty fantastic end to that second quarter. How you were rolling, we used you quite a bit in that quarter. So keep rolling. I think with the locked settings, looks pretty good. Welcome to Behind the Fourth Wall, everybody. This is preseason MIRE action. Keith Glock, Matt Pogue, Jonas Felak. We even got some Donahues over here. I'm going to tell you, go get your sister. John Donahue on the camera. Stephen Donahue is playing basketball. Kay Donahue in attendance. It's a Donahue show.
She left.
Oh, is she out? Had to go eat?
I think so.
I kind of want to go eat. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah.
It's one of them things. Brandon Fury promised me he would be here at some point, so whenever he gets here, we'll at least have a little sideline reporting. I got one of my Christmas presents early. Jonas, see if you can. Hey, Pogue, send me to Jonas's camera real fast. See if you can get a shot of this for me. So this is one of our new toys. Just remote transmitters all over the place here. So hopefully what you're seeing here is remote camera from Jonas, and you're going to be seeing remote microphone from Brandon Fury in just a couple of minutes. And MIRE Mobile this year, baby. That's what I'm saying. MIRE Mobile. We're good. All right, go back to the big thing so this way it doesn't have to look at my ugly face all day. There you go. Appreciate that. Very uncomfortable on camera. How close are you? Would you say? Do you think to have to figuring this thing out?
I am a percentage that is more than 0, less than 100.
Less than 100, somewhere in the middle of that.
Not that close to 50, but not that far away. I don't know. It's tough to say.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you need that to be as a static DNS?
Well, we were trying that, but it was pulling different IPs that I've never seen before, so that was interesting.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Pogue is over here punching numbers into a computer, trying to make this thing connect to our scorebot. That's the thing. I got to tell you, Donahue, I have learned more things that I didn't know that I wanted to know and really don't want to know about how the internet works in the last 6 months, trying to figure all this crap out.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. I feel like I could kind of like maybe be a very low-level tech guy, walk around like I know what I'm doing, but not really.
Yeah.
It's pretty much my story of my broadcasting life, too.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I just pose as somebody that knows what they're doing. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here talking about whatever the heck I talk about.
You do a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's convincing. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's convincing.
Listen, we have fun. Whether you all at home have fun, too, it's only my second concern. It's all about me.
Did you hear the quiet after when everybody just...
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
okay.
know.
Makes sense. Sure.
We know.
Sure.
I wish I could be spending somebody else's money, though, when I do this all the time. I'm not going to lie.
That's not how credit card...
Whoa. Is this possibly Tim Bartholomew? Is Tim Bartholomew making an appearance at this event? Look at this.
He is here.
I kind of don't want to take the microphone away from John Donahue because, like, he might be better than you.
He's pretty insightful.
I'm just coming to stop by to say hi. How's it going?
Well, now
You remember how it works?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you have to talk into the microphone? My man. I had John Donahue. He was an excellent student in my class.
It's fantastic.
How's it going over here?
It's going. It was going. I would say well from a camera perspective. Pogue had like one job to do, and he's failing.
Well, no, you can't fail till it's over. If it doesn't happen by the time it's over, that's a failure. Otherwise,
Well,
it's
he didn't
just,
say you failed. He said you're failing.
Yeah. The jury's still out.
You can fail at any time. So it looks like a good setup. Is this where we're going to be normally, or
No,
we're going
this
to go
is
back
not.
to our
We're going to be
normal
back
spot?
over there. We are on the opposite side of the court from where we are typically. All right. Well, why don't you come on, sit in over here, and then there you go. Johnny, come on back in here, buddy. He's coming. He's coming
All
back
right.
in between us.
Nice.
There you go. So we had. I don't know how long were you here for?
I just walked in. We just finished practice. So, yeah.
Practice schmactus.
Yeah.
We had 2 quarters against Hackettstown. Came out victorious. Curry, I know this is going to shock you, put on a bit of a show.
Did he really?
He did.
That's unbelievable.
Indeed. South Brunswick on tap right now as we are underway. And because of Pogue's lack of preparedness here, by the way, just so you know, that is shooting the scoreboard.
Oh.
So should you stand up in front of it, they will not know what the score is at home.
So this is frowned upon, right? That's
It's not something we want to do.
Okay, I got it.
Long 3, and Curry will let it go out of bounds.
So what was the action like? Was it driving into the hole in?
It was a lot of a lot.
A lot of a
put
lot.
it that way. It's pretty much everything you would have thought it was going to be. This is really the first time that Curry has, left the
good.
as a little backdoor pass. Levy and one, and you see
Nice.
Curry getting fired up.
What a great look by Curry and Levy finishing with strength.
No doubt about it. Let's take another look at it if we can.
Got the instant replay
As
going.
you see the great backdoor cut and the finish from Levy. You know what the crap part about this is? All anybody at home knows is that I just sit here and bang on Pogue all day. It's like, duh. Yeah, Pogue clearly just wasn't prepared enough. I would not choose to do the things that he does.
Yeah.
If you gave me like, all right, I was going to say $1 million, but I'd do it for $1 million. But
I would do it for me. When's that coming?
Oh, nice block.
listen, I'm going to withhold your paycheck for this.
So are you saying that Visa is going to stop giving me something?
The hardest part for Glock is like every time he does something really well, then you're like, you know what? Let's add on to it. And then you're like, let's
Chasing greatness, though.
Let's do this. Pretty soon the NBA is going to be calling up the MIRE.
Oh, my God.
I hope. Let's get a grant.
Yeah, let's do it. They're going to be like, you're going to have to lose the side commentator or bring John Donahue back. But
We'll take John, but
We'll
this
take
Tim guy,
you got to get rid of that guy.
I told John, I said, you're going to get hired if you keep this up.
It doesn't surprise me, man. He was really good at stuff like that at school.
Szymborski will fire away, and again, no good.
Oh.
Gordy fighting for the rebound, but can't gather it. That was another one of those. I'd said it during, I think, the second quarter as a corner three is good for the Vikes, where, like, I don't know why JT's body language is fading away from the basket.
Yeah, I noticed that one on that three, and that's not typically how he approaches
See,
it.
I feel like there's been way more of that than they've ever needed. Than I don't know, has ever been necessary. But
I mean, it might have been one of those things that you learned when you're younger. If you weren't always the tallest kid to get your shot off, you just kind of faded away. And if you're making shots doing it, why would you change it?
sure.
Gordy looks like he gotten a little bigger this year, strength-wise, thickness. Definitely hair.
Some kind of officiating error on the near side. So Montgomery keeps possession of it. Josh Moore, the uber-talented sophomore. I expect a lot more from him offensively as he drives and uses the right hand, which is his offhand.
There you go. You say it, he'll do it.
Man, I got to imagine, just the everyday being around Curry, and has got to instill enough confidence, in him to be like, well, no, that's what I want to be doing. So
And
they're going to go with a charge the other way.
Nice.
Offensive foul.
And you know what? He's got big shoes to fill. This is this is kind of his coming into it year. He can be our next Curry.
With any luck. Grundy just imploring Moore to go get the ball so Curry doesn't have to maybe spend all this energy doing this, but instead he'll wrong foot people in the lane. Gordy tried a putback dunk, and they're going to say offensive goaltending and give the ball back to South Brunswick.
I wanted him to put it down.
Are you getting replay shots out of Felix camera as well, or no?
Sometimes. I'm not trying to overtax what we're doing here.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know if it was a thing. So you can pick which ones you want?
You can pick. You just have to
Oh, I got you. Okay, I like it.
But
So
72%, so we got to be careful.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So is the cart going to be up and running for
Yes,
the first game?
It is. It's not a
Oh.
card. It's a full-blown table. Trust me.
Oh, Gordy
Big block.
saying no.
Josh Moore. Don't stay on this camera too long.
Good look.
Wrong camera.
There we go.
There we go.
Glad we missed that. See, this is what I get when I interfere in Pogue's world.
No, that was going to happen anyway, but I appreciate you taking the blame.
That was a great finish. That's something we talked about last year. You know, just being able to finish those shots, and he didn't have that much success, but hopefully this year we can see him turn it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that the IP that it actually is right now?
That's the one it found on its own, but I don't know where that came from. I don't know. It should be pulling it, but we'll see.
See, because the problem is, I would assume, don't you need to be on the same?
Gordy misses his foul shot, but follows it up with his own rebound.
Curry with a step back, no good. What if you assign this guy with a 10.50.88 number as Curry will go with a
great
steal, and he will lay it in easily.
Easy peasy. All right, I'm going to use this opportunity to give John Donahue back.
Oh, it's fine. Tim just leaving us.
Yeah, I got to go finish practice, but John, take over, man. Good luck. Don't let him give you a hard time.
Waiting for Mr. Donahue to get things back in here. There we go. Welcome back.
I'm back.
All right. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
We got a connecting. We got a almost maybe connecting.
Yeah, not a disconnecting spasm. I don't know what to make of that.
Me either. Maybe restart Titler on that one and see what happens.
Yeah, we gotta. Oh, there we go.
Well, I'd love to tell you that I knew what was going on, but I had no idea. No good? Oh, well.
Almost.
We sure we have the correct scoreboard?
Yeah.
Or scoreboard? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta try different ones now, but I don't get it.
All right. Well, now we know we got to do homework tomorrow.
Yep.
Got to make a phone call. All right. Just give up on this and let's go to the game and let's actually talk to each other.
Giving up is
possibly have some fun. As Kerry Wong is going to get called for a traveling violation.
Oh, that is painful.
What, that you just closed it and
yeah,
now it's over?
Just it's out in the ether. It's not a done thing.
Listen, there's a reason why this was a preseason game. And we chose to do this.
Yeah, we're about 2 weeks out. There was a reason for that.
100%. Josh Moore with an acrobatic layup, no good. Who is, Johnny, when you get a second to look up here, and this is where I feel terrible early in the season because I'm not used to seeing faces, and haven't been used to seeing anybody's face.
I know, right?
Because these stinking masks. Who is guarding number 14 right now? Wearing 34 in the middle of the key.
Matthew DeVino.
Oh, Jesus, goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right, I'm going to get, all right, I've actually figured out the problem. I got to get my haircut. Then I would have known. More. As he'll go to the baseline. A spin move, great cut by Wong. He got hit in the middle, and that was no call. And that's one of those when you're the official on the outside and you pass on a foul like that and you get one of those 50-50 out of bounds plays, you're like, Broseph, keep it here with the offense.
It definitely was on the other team for right now.
No doubt.
That was a great cut by Wong, too.
I would suggest to you, because it was working for me, keep Jonas in the preview screen.
All right.
Because knowing like really when to go to him has been pretty good.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the time at that camera, it's like you could miss some of the things.
Yeah.
You know? Like even you could have gone to him there before the inbound.
Before the inbound, but after it's
right. Exactly.
Yeah,
And then, like, as he's going to inbound, go back to the wide angle.
Like dead
shot.
ball stuff is going to be him. That's going to be mostly him.
No doubt about it.
All right.
So if you just joined us, what we got rolling right now is we got robot camera on an Xbox remote with John Donahue right now. We got two NDI cameras, wireless iPad and phone going on with a scoreboard and a static shot. And we got Jonas Felak with our brand new wireless transmitter with, finally we can take the $3,000 camera out of the bag instead of keeping that thing in mothballs.
If anybody's wondering, we're just justifying what's about to be reported to the IRS. That's all this is.
That's correct. 15 seconds to go in the third of what will be 6 quarters. Montgomery bench on its feet. And there's going to get a turnover. Moore tried to get it ahead, and it was stolen back. And we're going to get a no good 3 off the top of the backboard. And that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Good guys remain in the lead 10-5.
Found Fury.
Found Fury.
He's right there.
We'll get him over here. So let's put him to work. Let me turn him on. Turn him on. I'm going to mute him first before I turn him on, though. What's up? What's up, he says. What's up is you now have a mobile microphone. Why don't you look right into that camera over there, and why don't you go ahead and completely off the cuff, just listen to me, look in the camera, and you just go ahead and give us MIRE sideline report number 1 on the season. No, wait, hold on. That ain't working. Thank you, Brandon. Even though he didn't realize that. All right, so what I just realized was, flip that around. No. Not you. Like, you stand over here and he stands over there. We apparently need to keep that in line of sight. Why don't you give that to us one more time?
Yeah, I think we're playing great defense. Could hit a couple more free throws, but other than that, we're shooting well. And like I said, playing great defense. We keep that up, we're going to keep winning games.
Thank you, Brandon. All right. So what I just learned about this new fancy doohickey is that we need to keep these two things in line of sight with each other. So even you sitting with your back to it was no bueno.
Oh, is it like a TV remote?
It might be like a TV
IR
remote.
thing? Okay.
You should be fine. My goal is to have you be across the gym and still be okay. You can keep this and just give us a wave if you ever want to talk. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, we got wireless cameras, baby. We'll come to you. All right. Just remind me to make sure I take him off of mute whenever we go to him. We'll see.
We might need to unravel that too to get the feedback away.
Now I think that just might be the fact that this is like some wireless deal. As we said, this is the preseason. Welcome behind the fourth wall to a Curry fall away. And South Brunswick will come the other way. Nottingham still on tap for the Cougs. So I'm in John Donahue's way there. That's no good. We can't have that, Johnny. Sorry.
So what was the story of his recruitment here?
He was walking through the gym at the wrong time.
Oh, he got you too, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I just asked Jonas, like, what he was doing, and Mr. Glock came up, and he just told me to do the remote.
Baseline for Gordy and a layup. But honestly, without you here today, Johnny, it would be me doing that, and that would be no fun.
No.
I'm happy with doing this rather than just sitting my ass at home.
Well, listen, dude, anytime you want to be here,
you are allowed to be
You are
here.
the man.
We will keep that seat very warm for you.
All right, thank you.
Also, I was not really joking. You and Timmy have a competition here.
Yeah.
This is going to be tough.
So the thing with Mr. Bartholomew is he's like the color commentator, but he doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Which is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
So, feel free to jump in anytime. Smith for 3. Yes.
Making you look good.
in my opinion, after Ryan Curry, the most important player on this team. Well, all right, you know what?
Well, yeah. Oh.
All right, actually, let me go back.
Yeah. Oh. Preseason.
There was a lot of things that I was thinking there that maybe kind of the whole audience who wasn't inside my head. If everybody in the starting lineup plays how we think they're going to play, Luke Smith is the next most important
Okay,
player.
after the qualifiers, I also agree with you.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, who knows? He might prove us wrong. He might have one of those games like Riley Green had a couple of years ago, going off.
I could see with his style of play and the fact that we have some guys like Curry and Moore who really have a lot of gravity.
Yeah.
As Curry with that crossover, he'll pull up, and that's no good off the front of the rim as he's just trying to find his legs. But all in all here, Pogue, so far so pretty good, I would say. Also want you to know, got the seal of approval from our bosses from the weekend as a 3 up and good from South Brunswick. As I shared all of our doings from the weekend, Matt and I were down in Baltimore. For anybody who doesn't know, we were I had to attend the College Lacrosse Rules Interpretation meeting down in Baltimore, and luckily for me and us, they hire us to videotape the whole darn thing. As Gordy will sky and put it in and lay it in and one.
And he is going to be such an asset in the middle.
Don't forget about Jonas,
I
dude.
did forget for a half second.
He's here for a reason, man. Can't forget about my man down there. Those transmitters weren't cheap. All right, come on now.
There it is.
We gotta justify the usage. Isn't that what is that? It's like I don't know if it's hoops or is it hockey? Is it usage rate? What is there usage rate in the
There's
NBA?
usage rate, yeah.
Okay.
What's his percentage need to be?
I don't know, but more than 0.
Okay.
Like he needs to be in the preview screen. Okay,
always ready to go to Jonas.
So for the record, for everybody at home, I said he needs to always be in the preview screen
He's
right now.
getting there.
Wasn't in the preview screen, even after Poke acknowledged I was
They
right.
don't know that. There's no way they could know that.
There's the worst shot in basketball, John, the long 2.
As much grief as you give me, people don't understand what it's like working with me either. they don't know.
No, I give you an unnecessary amount of grief.
Yeah, but it's our thing.
I just hope that it's not one of those things where you secretly go home and then just hate me.
Well, I mean, it's not really a secret to everyone but you.
That's true.
You know, it gets around. It gets
Okay.
around.
I'll do better. Try to improve.
Oh, man.
How's that scoreboard going?
Yeah, the scoreboard, it's over there plugged in. It is powered on. It is receiving something, but not over here. I don't know.
That's fantastic.
Well, for first game, it will be working. Probably going to live in the gym for 2 days. That's the only problem.
Makes you feel any better. I couldn't even get the internet to work, so.
I'm not willing to blame the internet, but I think it had something to do with it. It was a little strange.
That was more of a little chuck and duck action from the Vikes on that one. And yet, I feel like that kind of thing happens just to the Cougs.
Yeah, people get hot in this gym for some reason whenever they come here.
Levy with a strong move, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the hoop. So we're going to get some Matt Levy free throws. That ain't too bad, that NDI camera either.
Yeah, quality is good.
You're looking at a shot from my iPad. Currently there, and now our new remote camera with Jonas Filak, and now the robot with John Donnie. I'm so excited.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
No doubt about it. And once we get everybody with a little experience actually knowing how to do all this stuff, it's going to be even better.
Although first game of the season is going to be interesting. So
Yeah.
On the 15th, I will be losing some teeth.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How many?
4 of them. I lost them in a card game, and they're taking them all away now.
Interesting.
So as much as I usually fill this thing with banter and my talking, there might be less of that.
What are you, a shark?
Yeah. Seriously, I don't know how to get a case study submitted, but I would like to get paid for this. This is absurd.
Take 4 teeth out of my mouth, and I'm like homeless.
I know we're taking 4 out, and it's still full.
Right. That's a.
My total is up to 14.
I saw this, by the way. I think in American Horror Story one time.
How did it end?
Not well.
Oh, all right.
Well, I shouldn't say that. It depends. If you are into zombies and stuff, and like people that live for a long time after they're dead, and it was great.
No. I'm into living for a long time, but not after I die.
Oh, okay.
That sounds unpleasant.
I mean-
No variety of food. You're eating the same thing every meal after that. Like that's not good.
Very bloody.
Yeah,
It's very bloody.
It's not my thing.
Levy, we got off track on that one.
Yeah, we did. I don't know where we were.
No.
Nobody else does either.
Brother Donahue threw 2 guys, and they're gonna wave it off and say he traveled. Oh, Levy can't believe it.
It's a good move, though.
Levy with a little bit of a smile there to the official.
I mean, he's still willing to get into the paint, which is the important thing.
Johnny, did that one make up for the brick that he threw up in the first game?
I mean, it was a travel, but I guess good move.
It was a robust attempt at 3. Bank closed.
I mean, how do you find the range unless you go to the edge of it?
I'm with you.
Maybe not in game, but maybe not in game. Maybe by yourself, but in the gym.
Please tell your brother I kid, because I love.
Yeah.
Boy. And for whatever hard feelings there might be, I'll make it up to him when I process the college paperwork. It'll be fine. Curry's going to steal this one and go behind his back. Looking for a little help in a trailer. There were 2 there. Levy into the lane. And a scoop shot layup. And the left hand for Matt Levy is good.
Oh, look at Jonas crushing it.
That's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, he was a great find.
We were walking over here from my office before, and he's like, Tuesdays and Thursdays. He's like, I got to see what I can make. I was like, nope. No. I was like, tell your parents. Yeah, you're required.
Yeah, no.
It's a thing.
I mean, the swim meets are a thing, but, they're over.
Right,
They're
done.
over in time. I'll be there with him, so he's going to have a hard time getting away.
I'll feed him, and by feed him, I mean I'll let him eat the food that he brings with him.
You are allowed to go sit and eat your lunch or whatever you got over there.
Under 10 seconds to go. Quarter number 4 of 6. As Curry's working his way through traffic. He's got a hoist from far downtown and can't get it to go. That'll take us to the end of that stanza. Man, that would have been fantastic. I don't know what the student section was up to there, but they just got admonished by Coach Grundy.
I don't know. I don't think they'll be doing it again, whatever it was.
Unsure whatever it was. You see the coaching never stops there from Coach Grundy. Want to encourage all of you to follow us on social media. We've actually somehow magically created a little bit more of a robust presence on social media. That's what old people say when we post a lot, of creating a robust presence on Instagram.
I've seen our Instagram once or twice. It looks pretty good.
There you go. Make sure you put that thing down so you can talk into it, buddy. There you go. How you doing over there, Jonas?
Good. How are you?
Good. I got to tell you, pretty fantastic work out of you. We were saying that when you were talking to me about whether you I'll see what I can come on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Nope, not allowed. You got to be here. Yeah. We decided because that's real good, and we want it to keep going.
Yeah.
And for me to try to give it to somebody else and teach them is not going to be easy or good for the rest of us. So you're hired, is what we've said.
Awesome.
So after the swim meets, we'll just walk on over together. We'll just
because Pogue has to be at the swim meets as well.
Be there too. Got to be there too, and then we'll walk over. We'll hang out, do some basketball.
What was it? I just I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
this could be real good.
Yeah, I did miss this. Football is fun, but it's a different experience.
And the internet in the gym is pretty reliable,
That helps too.
as opposed to like being spread out all over God's half acre outside, where stuff isn't as super reliable. But
yeah.
Gordy trying to put on a little show here between these quarters as Montgomery's both of Montgomery's games have been faster than what's been going on court number 2. So the final 2 quarters against Nottingham are coming up, lest anyone think that we're just here for poops and giggles, as they say.
Put it nicely.
I try to put it. This is a family program, you know what I mean? We try to keep it as, PG-13-ish as we possibly can. I wonder how far away we can be with Fury if he's facing the receiver from here.
Curious
What do you
about that.
think?
I mean, here might not be too far.
It's not
that
It's not
far.
connected right now.
Oh, okay. So
It's
then
blinking.
it's steady, but then it's not. No, that's just blinking. So yeah, I guess too far.
Oh, well. Jonas, go tell Brandon we need a sideline report. How about that? Yeah.
Thank you.
For no good reason other than I don't want to talk this much. How about that? Let's see if he stands up, what happens. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we had it.
Got him.
Let's see what happens when he picks up the mic and starts walking over here with it. When do we get green lights?
Blink.
Is that thing? Wait, hold it. Let me see that thing first. Oh, wait, no, now it connected. All right, that was good. All right, there you go. Stand there, face this way. Set him up, Jonas, my man. We'll head over to, I know that he was dying to speak. We're going to number 2 on Brandon Fury. Go ahead, buddy. Oh, no, wait, now you got to start again. I screwed you up. You were, but I didn't unmute you. So there we go. So, all right, now you can go ahead and talk.
Another good one there, defensive battle. Hopefully we'll see some more offense in the next one and put some points on the board.
Thanks, Brandon. There you go. All right, I'm not really loving this. Let me see this thing. Not loving this.
Sounding good or
No.
A little scratchy.
Yeah, it's scratchy.
Little crinkle cut. We don't need that.
Let me put myself on mute for a second here. Let's see why. I don't know what.
Even just getting close.
Check.
is a little bit.
Check.
How tight's that connection under there?
It's very secure. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite secure.
Before, did it sound bad?
I don't know why I think maybe it was. Did you just turn something up on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn that down. That's got to go down. All right, yeah. That I wonder if that was why.
I'm not hearing what I just heard, so possibly.
Let's see about that. Let me see this receiver. This is real-time check-ins, folks. So check.
My gut also says wire. A little bit of wire.
I think it's receiver.
Yeah.
You think wire?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a
I
bad
don't know.
one, but I don't know. Don't we have a bunch of those, though?
No,
we
we
have
don't.
the other kind that's like that, but not quite.
So what I think was, this really is I think a line of sight.
Yeah.
Although, no, why? It only starts the crinkling when I started talking. That was weird. I wonder why that was happening. Check. All right.
Sounds good there.
Check. Trying to cover up certain different parts of this microphone to see.
Right.
It sounds very tinny now. I don't know why that just happened. Check. I feel like that's the optimal volume that things need to be.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But All right, I'm going back to my own normalness now. That was a peek behind the curtain at us trying out different microphones. The other variable we need to control for is different microphone.
Yeah, I was afraid to say it because that leads to more money, but
No. We still have the other one in the bag.
Oh, okay. Because
Check that one out.
I have my concerns about the connection within that one.
You think?
Yeah, and what the bottom might look like, and whether it's I don't know. Who knows?
I mean,
User error is also a possibility.
feels very secure,
Yeah.
but whatever.
We'll try the other one too.
Welcome to MIRE Behind the Scenes, folks. Preseason basketball. As you know, the season opens for real on December 17th, a Friday night against Hillsborough. For some reason, when I was putting up the thing, I showed this to Pogue. I wrote Ridge, and I don't know why.
I'm just glad you didn't write Phillipsburg.
We've never played. We were never playing Ridge on opening night.
No.
Why Ridge, my little fingers would type Ridge?
They're also not the same colors either.
No,
No.
it's not even anything close.
No. I think you're getting old. Sorry.
Well, I'm definitely getting old.
Wow, older.
Although I did feel very youthful yesterday because I should have taken a picture. I looked like Grizzly Adams before yesterday.
The beard was good. I can't believe you hated it. The beard was good. Did you see the beard?
Which one?
my beard. It was. People said they liked it.
I like the beard.
I hated the beard. I hate having a beard.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I think it's just envious. If I could grow a beard, I might not care, but I can't. So I look at yours and go, how could you get rid of that beard?
Johnny, that was the one I was talking about.
yeah.
You got to dive
Nah.
and save the equipment.
Yeah, he's napping on that
That's
one.
all my fault.
That's a layout situation. But not really. Not if you're holding something important, then don't do that either.
I mean, the Xbox remote was like $20.
That is true, actually, yeah. So go ahead.
Josh Moore into the lane. That whistle was not from this court. It was from the other court.
That confused me as well.
Lest anyone think that we kept playing for no reason. Curry will fire all the way up ahead to Moore, and his three is in and out, no good. So the North Stars will pull up from the elbow. That one will fall down. Got to look at Levy's face on the way by. He's scrunched up his nose going, really? Is that really what just happened? Szymborski. And from the corner, that's no good. Gordy tracks down the rebound. He leaves it in the middle for Moore. Nottingham's got it, and we're going to get a timeout. I mean, really, Nottingham had no choice but to call a timeout on that play.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there.
I mean, like, my man was just going to be content to lay on it.
Yeah.
It was like a fumble recovery.
It's like, I got it. I did my job. There we go.
This is what we've been asking for.
He's a quick learner.
I like it. And even Johnny Donahue doing a good job giving you a little zoom angle.
I think we're going to be out of a job.
Seriously.
We got to be careful. They're going to realize, like, wait, this is the bar? This is what?
Yeah.
There's going to be a new creation next year. It's going to be him and Jonas. Like, no. We got this. We watched what you two clowns were doing.
I opened up Wirecast before, and Jonas goes, it's like OBS. I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh. I was like, okay.
All right, so I'm out of a job is what I'm hearing. I'll take his job. That's fine.
Nottingham, a little motion offense reminiscent of what the Cougs run from time to time as Moore gets absolutely run over from behind.
No lack of physicality.
No. we were talking before, John and I said, like, it's probably not going to be too long before we, like, run out of things to say about Curry. See, all right, so that play right there as Szymborski knocks down a three, that play is why I think Luke Smith's really important, okay? Because 17 defenders are going to collapse on Curry.
Yeah.
There were 2 open 3 looks on that play.
He just has to wait for his opportunities, and then eventually he can become the go-to. And then something else to think about, and then before you know it, Curry's open again because of it.
Yep. Good hustle by Levy to get to the baseline to cut him off. That's what an unheralded thing, that he does there. And the other thing about Levy that I like, I don't think that they're counting on Levy as Szymborski will fire away again from 3, no good. They're not counting on Levy for like 15 a night. You know what I mean? A lot of it has to do with, as a great blow-by there for Nottingham, his grit, his defense, being smart, and typically in the Montgomery system, when you have the guy who's like the 3rd or 4th scoring option, in the past, he hasn't really been somebody that can handle the ball very well.
Right.
Levy is a above-average ball handler. Like, you just watch him handle. He doesn't panic with the ball in his hands. And we saw this way back in the pre-Matt Pogue days before you even existed. There's another rise fire, and Curry knocks down his first 3 of the day. That the year that Matt Remsen was a freshman, when Montgomery was playing against Trenton in the Central Jersey Group 4 title game, to be able to have like 3 guys who could handle the ball between, here's Luke Smith for 3, and that's no good. Gordy gliding in, trying to get the second effort, and Curry instead will come out to grab it. You had Urinev, Ta, and Remsen, who could all handle the ball with, at the caliber of a starting point guard. That's huge. Here's Smith again for 3. That one's well short, but another offensive rebound. More this time, and he'll find his way. And another timeout from Nottingham. So, Johnny, you're, in practice every day, and you get to see what's going on. How do you feel as though what's being said in practice is translating so far into these 5 of 6 very meaningful quarters?
I mean, it's a lot of work between everybody. There's like no breaks between them, and maybe if there is, it might be like 10 seconds just to get water.
Sure.
Like I'm always doing something because they're always doing something, like scoreboard or getting basketballs, because it's just nonstop work. And so far, it's going well in these 5 quarters.
5th of 6 so far.
Yeah.
What do you perceive to be, the strength of this team? Not obviously, like you could say Ryan Curry, duh. But I mean, like, systematically, where do you think this team is going to excel?
I mean, so far defensively they've been doing well. Based off like the first game too, they started to pick up in the second quarter, and then Ryan Curry led them offensively, and he's been doing a good job on both sides, defense and offense, and that's why he's a key asset on this team.
You see it here as you could see him getting ready to pull up from 3, and that one just a little bit short. Gordy trying to track it down, can't. We're going to get Gordy some of that stickum from the replacements. Tell you right now.
Oh, you're not getting me. You're not getting me.
But you know what? Look, it's the preseason. I joke, but, and we're going to get a blocking foul there. It's a good call. Look at Jonas. Oh, you're missing. And you could have had the zoom in and everything. Oh, you missed that.
Yeah, now we just got some good shot of Curry.
You're a little shy to pull the trigger on some of these. Why is that?
Because I don't know him yet. I mean,
Okay.
this is game one.
It's fair. That was like, man, what did you have to go and like give a measured, intelligent response for?
I know you got nothing to say because I
I
actually
know.
thought about it.
That was a good one.
When I know what he's going to do next, I will be far more comfortable.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I know.
Feel free to go back to the middle camera anytime you want.
Oh, all right. Well, that too. See, we were so engrossed in conversation. It's just
I'm going to stop. Johnny, you know what I get out of that? I'm going to stop talking to Pope just so he can make sure he focuses on his job.
I've been doing it for 6 years. He has never actually stopped. He's all bluff.
I know. It's totally true. Curry will leave for Smith, and he's going to get pushed in the back. Man, you know, being down in Baltimore and talking officiating all weekend and now coming here and seeing basketball officiating. Basketball is so hard to officiate.
Yeah. Oh. It's immediate. And if you're not immediate, you're late. Yeah, there's no grace period.
Well, I'll say this. To put a possibly inappropriate analogy to what I would be like as Curry, that's a great dish by Brother Donahue and a finish by Curry. To use an inappropriate analogy, possibly, if I was a basketball ref, in terms of the timing of my whistle, I'd be a walking pregnancy scare, baby. I'd be just late all the time. I'm telling you, right? Because you ref lacrosse. I got so much time refing lacrosse. I watch something and I'm like, that didn't quite look right. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, that was a foul, and then I throw a flag.
And then everybody just goes, yeah, all right.
Yeah, he's got it.
Sounds about
See,
right.
look, he's got it.
Yeah, but basketball, you're getting yelled at quarter of a second if you haven't blown that whistle.
Catch and shoot from Luke Smith is no good.
Just got to keep firing.
It's so hard to gauge with these headsets on where that whistle is coming from. I'm like, why is everyone still playing? I don't understand.
I don't know how they can tell. We're 5 feet away, though, but they have a very firm idea.
Well, you know what it is? I think the sound comes into our ears the same, whether it's the first quarter or the second quarter. There's no, like, kind of sense of where it's coming from.
Right.
How about a 5-second call here? Can we get it? Can we get a 5 in the preseason? No, we can't. It's a call they don't want to make. I get it. Yeah, we'll get a turnover anyway, though.
See, all is right with the world.
Stephen Donahue, good defense there to knock it out of bounds after Matt Davino doing a lot of the legwork. Matt Davino's got a long way to go, though, before he reaches Brother Davino's gun show status, though. We're going to have to send him to the gym a little bit.
I mean, the question is, can he do it in one summer also?
I don't know.
Can he just show up and
just
do
show up
that?
and be jacked.
It's like, what were you doing? It's like, I did something.
Did curls all summer.
Did a lot of them, thousands. It worked.
No doubt about it. 30 seconds to go in quarter number 5 of 6 in this quad scrimmage here. That would have been a nice layup had Steven just kind of gone up with it right when he caught it. But instead, we'll go the other way, and a good contest defensively. They'll throw up ahead. Davino, scoop shot, layups up and good. Matt Davino. Moore nearly forces a turnover, and a shot at the buzzer is no good. And that'll take us to the end of quarter number 5. You heard that right. Last quarter of play yet to come. Keith Glock, Matt Polk, Jonas Felak, and John Donahue live from the Cougar Den. We're getting our preseason cobwebs sorted out so that when we get started on December 17th, we can be full throttle with you in the MIRE. I will not be full throttle with you in the MIRE, in full disclosure. I will be at the Christmas show in Radio City because,
is that what you're seeing? Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
I tried to go have a little forethought in this whole disaster, so I did, right? Get the basketball. I had the basketball schedule for like 4 months.
Yep. You did
Thursday,
you planned.
I tried. Thursday, December 16th. opening night of basketball. So now, you know, I get tasked by my sister, which any of you who know my sister, for many people it's happy wife, happy life. For me, it's happy sister, happy life. I don't really get to question many things. I just do what I'm told. It's pretty much how it rolls, okay? And I'm okay with it, right? So I was tasked with getting the tickets to the Christmas show. So I get the tickets to the Christmas show on the 17th. I do a little research before I do it. Basketball game the night before. December 17th is the first day of vacation for my nephew. So he didn't even have to miss any school. It was a Friday. I figured we'd get a nice little long weekend out of the whole thing. We got basketball on the 18th. I'm going, this is perfect. Feeling real good about my life. And then Grundy moves the game to the 17th. Offensive foul for Curry as he went to the baseline. That's one of those things, and we'll get back to my Christmas show debacle in a minute, that we saw Matt Remsen kind of fall into the trap of going so hard to the baseline, and then teams after enough film, you know, just said, like, all right, well, we're going to let him do it because he, you know, kind of traps himself there. And that's something that Curry really has never gotten in the habit of, and you really don't want him to. So you saw it there uncharacteristically.
And the baseline is normally a place where if you're not making the backdoor cut, I'm not really sure why you're kind of hanging around there.
Right. Shooter's roll there for Nottingham. So anyway, all that leads us up to the fact that I will not be here on opening night, which pains me greatly.
You'll be taking in some culture.
I will. But I will be back for the Saturday game, obviously. The Christmas Spectacular is only one day. It's not a spectacular weekend. That was one of those Glock family traditions that we've done pretty much year over year that felt a little weird that we didn't get to do last year. I'm not going to lie. It's something I enjoy.
You seeing the tree and all that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's typically the move. We head into the city early and, you know, we'll walk around, go to the plaza. You know, my niece is now, she's not a little girl anymore by any stretch, senior in high school. And, you know, Eloise at the plaza when she was a kid was a big deal. So, you know, it's still, you know, a little nostalgic there. We'll go up there, see the lobby at the plaza is decorated fantastically. Go to St. Peter's, you know, and just, you know, take in all the New York sights. Go to the show, come out, it's dark. It's Curry with a blow-by and the left-handed layup is good for Ryan Curry. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be a fun season for us if he starts going for 30 every game. I'm telling you. And then, you know, we go for a nice dinner, Szymborski. And that was it right there. We got to go back and look at it. The couple in the first couple quarters where his body posture was bad and he didn't have the kind of success that he wants, and you saw it there. His base was firm, rising vertically. If he can do that and clean that up, he is going to be dangerous.
I mean, it's not a huge deal when you're looking at it, but if you're fading away, you have to shoot harder than you want to, and you're throwing everything off just by doing that. So if he's firm and level, he can either rim and not have to change how much he's putting into the shot.
And if you think that that's not it, watch Steph Curry play basketball, because for as hard as he's moving off of screens, he gets his body square to the hoop and he jumps vertically. Ooh. Levy just got clotheslined. Was there a foul call there at least?
Nope.
No. Ooh. That was he got punched in the face.
I saw that, yeah.
I mean, not intentionally.
I mean, he took it like a champ, but that was a foul.
Stephen Donahue, his second three of the afternoon.
How's that one, John?
It's wide open. You better make that.
You're definitely hired.
I love it. I love it.
That's fantastic.
You still playing the driveway?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So you beat him, right?
The height is I don't know.
Oh, that's fantastic. You know what really is good? If we manage to keep you doing this with us, and I don't know if anybody's ever said this to you, you have a very, very uncanny vocal resemblance to Pete Davidson. There's a lot of Pete Davidson in your voice. If you just go back and listen to what he's like, I don't know. I don't know. That was great. I loved it. And we're going to get a turnover.
Actually, road games probably aren't a big deal for you, right? Your folks going to the game anyway?
I think so, but I don't know.
All right.
Jack Vermelt, as we mentioned, brother former Cougar captain Kevin Vermelt, as Moore has his pocket picked, and Curry's going to come back the other way as he'll do the same. He goes to the corner. Levy, a three. No good. And knocked up in the air, controlled by Nottingham. And Curry will try to get back in the way, and he does nicely there.
Did just enough.
Yeah. Little sniper there, picked from Eltoff. That little inside out from Donahue. Curry will end up with a wide open three. No good. And that's another one. Curry, same kind of deal. You know, we got to take a look at the mechanics and, you know, get that stuff corrected. But by the way, you know, that's another one. You got to talk to Big Brother there and say, listen, bro, so if you make an inside out move like that and there's nobody around, you can pull up from three and knock that baby down. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's how we roll. Oh. Moore, and then he ended up getting stepped on unintentionally, but if only we had a sideline camera that was right next to that the whole time, Mr. Producer.
Was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. He even walked in there and got a good shot of it, too, that you missed.
Yeah. I'll get the next one. Or the one after that, probably.
Moore. Oh, Curry. What? Curry got a little speaking, too. I'm gonna go out on. I'm gonna say he did that for me. That's what it is. I actually feel bad because like if something bad happens when he goes and tries to dunk, because I've made fun of him enough over the last 2 years about the fact that he's never dunked.
Yeah, I did hear about this,
but you know, just saying. Good job by Stephen Donahue. Moore ends up with it, and Donahue again saves it. Third chance for the Cougs. Those great job by Moore to go inside out, and he goes to the lane and knocks it down and one. Josh Moore. See, that would have been the one to wait on. You've been patient all day long.
I know. But then you feel bad when you miss good stuff he had. So you got to go to him, but wasn't quite right. I think Josh took a little bit of this personal, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe he will come up with a steal. He slips down, keeps control, and oh, he finds Donahue underneath. Recorrals. Wow. Misses a chipping from Melt. Has it knocked out of bounds. They're going to say that's Cougar basketball. Hockey line change for the Cougs. James Moore, McGee Aguilar, Alex Pendris, Magnus Wallace, Brian Simborski all in the game. Coming down to the end of quarter number 6 in the Den, and we're going to get a foul. This is like almost one of those like, oh, no, hurry up, give him the ball, hurry up. We want to keep playing. No. It took me an hour and a half to set all this equipment up, and I want to put it away just yet. We haven't been here long enough. Aguilar. He'll come over midcourt. Aguilar, just a sophomore, loses a handle. Nottingham will throw up ahead. Nice little back behind the back. Interesting. As my coked up friend Sigmund Freud might say. I'm pushing the boundaries today, baby. Just saying. This could be a bad season. If things start going well and I get comfortable, watch out. It's bad news. The internet's unregulated, folks. Here to tell you that. The FCC is not making a phone call.
That's true, because they'd have to listen to it. That's
Well, I mean, that's another thing. That's for sure.
To get on their radar, we'd be doing something right.
I think also to, ask any of the 7 people that listen to us regularly to make a complaint of any kind. It's a lot of work.
Who they got to complain to?
I don't know.
You?
Probably.
Oh, go ahead then. Yeah.
Penders' 3 is off the mark. A little touch pass up ahead and a layup for Nottingham. That was nifty.
That was pretty nice.
And that'll take us to the end of this preseason extravaganza. Not bad, Pogue. Not bad, right?
No, not bad.
Johnny, what do you think?
Wasn't bad at all.
Right?
That was fun.
No.
The only question is whether our compass is off. Because, I don't really know.
I don't know if our compass has ever really been on, though.
That's fair.
Like it's all over the place. What is north? I mean, we're going somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It was pretty good, though.
So anyhow, let's put a cap on it, and let's tell you what we have going on. We just played 6 in the Den. That's going to do it for preseason scrimmage number 1. I don't think we're going to do another preseason game, though we might need to give Pogue a mulligan in terms of trying to get this whole scoreboard thing figured out.
Well, that will be sorted out.
So we'll let you know on the social media, as they say, if that's going to happen. This was a little impromptu today. The plan was not to make this a public link, but rather just keep it private. But you all got the bonus plan. So there you go. And as we step away today, we will say that we will be back at worst on Friday, December 17th with opening night against Hillsborough. But I would encourage all of you, if you have not already, not only follow us on social media, on Twitter at MIRE Radio or on Instagram at Monty MIRE Radio, but please subscribe, rate, and review the Muck and Mire podcast on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. We're on a couple other things that I don't remember that I did. Podbean, I don't know. Wherever you probably find a podcast, we're probably on it.
Just cast a wide net.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Just subscribe to the darn thing because we got some stuff coming up. We're going to have some preseason preview stuff.
You can't chastise the viewers.
I can.
You can't.
I can and I will. I just did. I just did. The previous has been a production of the Mire, all right?
All right, you liked it. You liked it. You enjoyed it.
This is sole property of the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. And any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of this broadcast without the express consent of the Mire is prohibited. This one's been fun. Hopefully a lot more of it to come. We got wireless everything. If I can bribe all these freshmen and sophomores to actually come out and work for us for free, it might be a lot of fun.
Supposed to keep that part quiet. Like that, there was an incentive.
Listen, youngsters. The value's in the education in this. Okay, it's nothing to do with the fact that we're not paying you and I need people. All right, no jokes, Johnny.
By game 7, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Johnny, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Jonas, good work, bud.